The road is a bit snowy, but it's still way better than I expected. Let's see how far I can make it before I get stuck. Ouch. Every kilometer matters because I've got an extra heavy backpack today. Well, I actually made it. Oh. It couldn't be any more stuffed. There's a lot of fresh snow above 2000 meters, so I'm gonna be climbing a bit lower than usual to hopefully avoid the avalanches. Oh, look at this tunnel. I'm not sure what it was used for, but it looks quite cool. Maybe it was like a canal to drain water or something. Oh, just a bit of sun. There's quite a few winter routes up here, but don't really have a plan. First I have to see what the conditions are like, and then I'll decide what to climb. Oh. And we are here at the campsite. Come on. First I'm gonna set up the tent and then we can go do some climbing. I think the best way to secure these straps is to find some sticks and shove them inside the snow, because these are just not gonna hold. Alright, the job's done. Now I can continue up there. Today is one of those days I didn't really feel like waking up and going up here, but it's important to push through such days and do the things you don't feel like doing. That could be training, studying, or whatever. Just make sure to get it done, because you're gonna feel so much better after. But there's a big difference between feeling lazy or just having a bad feeling. Because if you're going climbing and have a bad feeling already in the morning, then it's best to just stay at home. But if you're just lazy, then you have to kick yourself in the butt and go out there. So, it's getting deep. It's quite chilly out. This wind is probably feeling like -15. Okay, that's the route I'm gonna take up here. Looks quite decent. I'm gonna need both from now on. Snow is nice and solid. Snow conditions couldn't be any better. Oh man. Oh yeah. Tiny waterfall. Snow is a bit hollow. Oh, nice. Woohoo! Oh. The weather might not be the nicest, but the view is still gorgeous. Hopefully I can avoid those bushes. Ooh, it's getting windy. Ooh. Hell yeah! Ah, so much warmer on this side. Whew. Ah. Whew. Oh, these goddamn bushes. The snow breaks underneath my feet every time. Oh. Haven't eaten anything since breakfast. Ah. Let's go away from this wind. The trail back to my tent goes around here, but I think I'm just gonna straight line it and we'll see how it goes. Me and a friend once climbed up here in the summer and there were so many spiders we had to bail. In the first pitch I probably saw at least 100 spiders. So I just said I'm done with this and we rappelled back down. There's nothing worse than spiders. Whoa. Whoa. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to straight line it. Wow. This terrain is quite horrible. Can't wait for dinner. I've got something special planned for tonight. And we are back. There's so many of these little huts, but sadly most of them are abandoned. Okay, we're not in a light. There's not much to see. It's completely frozen. It would make for a nice emergency shelter though. I think the purpose of that canal we saw earlier down there is to drain all of this water so this field doesn't become a swamp, because usually there are cows and donkeys all summer here and they wouldn't have much to eat if this was a swamp. Home sweet home. It's gonna be a cold one tonight, so I'm gonna put on all of my dry layers. Alright, on today's menu there's gonna be mini pizzas. Oh, it's frozen. Come on. Oh, that's warming up the place nicely. But I do have to open the windows so I don't die. Oh man, I knew I forgot something. The butter. Let's hope it doesn't stick too much to the pan. Oh, that's gonna take a while and I am starving, so Gonna have a little protein bar in the meantime. Let's see if I can flip it. Whoa, almost. Oh man. Look at how my pants are steaming. Here comes the toppings. Oh, almost forgot about the ketchup. A bit of prosciutto. Okay. And some cheese to top it off. Oh ho ho ho. Now let's give it a few more minutes. I think that's as good as done. Let's cool it down a bit. Oh, it feels nice to straighten the legs. I'm really interested to see if it's any good. Well, considering how hungry I am, it's probably gonna be delicious. Oops. Let's start baking the second one, and then I'm gonna try this one. There's just enough for one more. Okay, let's see. It looks quite nice. Oh, could be better, could be worse. It's a mini fat pizza. Okay, second flipping attempt. Oh, no man. It's all burned. Left it a bit too long. My girlfriend always makes fun of me because I once said prosciutto instead of prosciutto. So now I always call it prosciutto. I hope no Italians are watching this video. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. That was the third and last pizza. I am stuffed. I'm gonna do a little experiment to see how cold it really is. Ah, I got it all over myself. Oh man. Don't have any more tissues. That was not part of the plan, but I guess it worked. also gonna be using the buoy bag. It's gonna drop below -10 tonight, and I've got the cheapest winter sleeping bag you can find. So might get a bit cold, but shouldn't be too bad with the buoy bag. Good night. It wasn't even that bad. It was only cold for the last hour or two, but before that it was nice and cozy. For breakfast I have some chicken noodles. Oh, almost broke the cup. Okay, now I just have to let it sit for about 5 minutes. In the meantime, I can take a little nap. Breakfast in bed. Nothing better than a warm meal to start the day. Look at that. As soon as I got out of the buoy bag, the condensation just froze. Weather's much nicer today, but sadly I have to go back. Oh, didn't let me down this time. I've climbed and skied here in the area too many times to count, but it's always a unique experience. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you again next week.